morning, I'm Stephanie Kakris and welcome to day 13 of my Manifesting 101 self-imposed live video challenge. I've set myself a challenge to do 4 weeks of weekdays worth of video. So we're up to day 13. Now, I've been talking about all things manifesting and I haven't spoken a lot about manifesting money. And something really cool happened to me in the last couple of days that I wanted to share with you about illustrating about money flow. So it's all very well to want to attract more money into our lives, and most of us want that, but it's really important that we understand that money needs to go out as well and come in. So I run a 5-week online manifesting masterclass which is called Quantum Leap. And that program consists of one group call a week where we do some sharing and I do some teaching on a topic. And one of the weeks is about money, all about money. And during that week I share 5 tips to help with money flow and with manifesting money. And one of the tips, or one of the tasks I should say, that we ask people if they'd like to go away and do is to throw some money away and to just check in and see how that feels when you throw some money away. So can just be a $5 note, or it can just be some coins or whatever it be, to throw it out the window or just leave it on the ground somewhere, or leave a $20 note in the ATM when you take some cash out for the next person to enjoy, kind of a pay it forward kind of thing. But there are 2 purposes of it. One purpose is to see how you feel when you let the money go. And the other purpose of it is to see how and where the money, and if the money comes back to you somehow. And I was sharing with my group a couple of weeks ago, they were sharing with me what they'd done, and I was thinking that I hadn't actually done that for myself, so it was about time I did. So I was walking up the street, it was a little bit of drizzle the other day, it was a very quiet day, and up my street, and I thought, and I had a $20 note and a $10 note in my pocket. And I thought, oh, there's no one around, this is a good time for me to leave some money on the ground. So I pulled out the $10 note out of my pocket and I said to myself, okay, here's my $10 note, I'm going to drop it. So I just looked around, and just as I looked around, a woman came out of her house, and I didn't want her to see me drop it because most people would pick it up and run after you and say, hey, did you drop this? So I put it back in my pocket. Anyway, I walked another couple of minutes up the street and I looked around and there was no one around. I thought, okay, good, now's my chance. So I pulled out, this time, the $20 note out of my pocket. And I said, I thought to myself, oh no, I don't want to drop $20. $10 is okay, but I don't necessarily want to drop $20. And then I heard this voice in my head saying, Stephanie, you need to drop the $20, because if you're okay with the $10, it's not going to do anything for you. You're not going to learn anything. And I thought, okay, all right, so I'll drop the $20. So I dropped the $20 on the ground and walked home and thought, I wonder if it's going to turn up somewhere, or some other money's going to come to me unexpectedly. Anyway, yesterday I was walking in a country town. I stayed overnight with a friend, and an hour away from my house. And we walked one way and we had to buy some bread, and then I said to her, let's walk back down this street instead of walking back the way we came. I wanted to walk down another street. So we walked down another street and we're walking away, and it's freezing cold and windy, and I looked down, and on the footpath right in front of me was a $20 note just sitting there. And I was just like, oh my God. And she's like, what? And I'm like, there's my $20 coming right back to me. And she's like, what do you mean? And then I explained to her about how I dropped $20 the other day, and randomly in the middle of a completely different place, there was the $20. I feel like the universe was giving me the message that doesn't matter how much money goes out, and sign onto my mailing list. You'll see there the area where you can sign on, and I will notify you. I'm going to start a next one in a couple of weeks, and if you're interested in having a go at throwing away a few dollars, it doesn't have to be a lot of money, but just a little bit enough to sort of make you feel a little bit uncomfortable and see where it comes back, send me a message and let me know how you went, because I'd love to hear from you. I'll say goodbye for now, and I'll catch you again tomorrow.